Hi everyone, so this is my first video, and I wanted to start off by telling you guys a little bit about me, since a lot of you probably don't know very much about me at all. So, first and foremost, my name is Julie, my middle name is Anne. I plan on doing mostly baby name videos on this channel, but I'm not going to stick to that. I'm just going to do whatever I feel like doing. So, my name is Julie, middle name is Anne. I am 21 years old. I currently attend college. I've actually been there for more years than I probably should have at a community college. I also work there. I've worked there for 4 years on campus. Right now I'm in the community education department working there, so I work, instead of it being like college classes, it's classes that are open to the entire community that aren't for college credit. So I have a lot of fun there. It's a lot less stress than when I worked for the departments in the actual college. So I've been doing that for a couple years, and I really enjoy it. And classes I'm taking right now are mostly online classes for business, because I can't decide on a career. So I figured if I just took business classes, it would work no matter what. No matter what I end up doing. So that's kind of why I stuck to that and just see how that goes. I'm also enrolled in a American Sign Language class. I have never been like the type of person who can like speak foreign languages. I find it so difficult. Like, I took 2 years of Spanish in high school. I tried to learn French before I went to Europe. I went to London and to Paris, and I mean, I got the basics down, but that's it, because that's all I could do. That's one of my cats that I'll introduce you guys to later. So then I decided, hey, why don't I try American Sign Language, and I love it. It's been great, so I'm really excited to keep going in that. Let's see, I do have a boyfriend. Speaking of, by the way, he is very good at speaking languages. He knows Croatian and Serbian that he learned in the military. He's in the Army right now. He's been in for almost 2 years, and he has a 5-year enlistment, so he has about 3 years left. We actually met online on a site called chemistry.com, which I'm sure you guys have heard of. That's similar to the eHarmony and stuff like that. I actually have never paid for the site, which is funny. I made it like years ago, and I would just like to go on there and just look at who it would match me with. And then one time, it was a weekend, and I was watching TV, and they had a commercial, and it was like, oh, free weekend on chemistry, go on now, you can see who's talking to you. So I was like, oh, hey, let me log in. And there was a message from him, and yeah. I wish it was another free weekend so I can go get that message off, because I never copied it down, but it's just very cute. Then we started talking on Facebook, and I never thought I would meet somebody on that site. It's totally not like me, but he's the love of my life. I am very happy with him. So we met actually while he was stationed in Monterey, and we've been dating for about 6 months now, which doesn't sound very long. It feels like we've been dating for an eternity. Every time I tell him, oh, it's our new month anniversary, he's like, really? That's it? So, but he recently got restationed in Texas, and he'll probably be there for the remainder of his enlistment in the Army. So we'll see. If I get a ring on my finger, I'll probably move out there, but who knows. My family, well, let me introduce you to my animals first, since they're right near and I don't want them to leave. I have 2 cats. The first one is June. This is June, but I actually call her Baby. We have not called her June since we first had her. So this is Baby. She's very skittish and shy, so she's like, what the heck are you doing to me? She is, I think, God, I can't remember if she's 2 or 3 now. I think she's 3 now. And this is Miko. Miko's named after the raccoon in Pocahontas, because he looks like him and he acts like him. So this is Miko. I also call him Buddy for short a lot. I do have 2 hamsters. They're back there in that cage right there. This side is Sheva, and this side is Chris. If you guys don't know what that's from, it's from Resident Evil 5, the video game, actually. It's a long story. My cousins play it in Texas when we go there, so it was just like a family thing. So I named my hamsters Chris and Sheva. Family. I'll give you their names because I know some people on Formspring requested to hear their first and middle names. My mom's name is Leanne, and it's one name. She doesn't have a middle name, so it's capital L-E-E, capital A-N-N-E. So she does not have a middle name. My oldest sister is Sarah May, spelled S-A-R-A-H, and then M-A-E. My name is Julianne. I'm the middle child. And then my younger sister's name is April Lee. My dad's name is Scott Allen, spelled A-L-L-E-N. And then I don't know how far you guys want me to get into my family, because I would give you the names of all my aunts and cousins and stuff, but I'll just stop there. That's my immediate family. I do have 2 animals back at home, a little toy fox terrier named Tinky, and then just a gray cat named Zipper. So they're back at home. I probably didn't mention where I live. I live in California. Let's see, what else did you guys ask about on Formspring? My hobbies. I'm not very much of a hobby person, I will admit, but my favorite things to do, especially right now, are baby names, researching baby names, because it's just kind of overtaken my life. And, sorry, I had a hair in my mouth, probably from my cat, ew. Anyway, and then also, I have a 10-month-old niece. Her name is Haley Jean, spelled H-A-I-L-E-Y, middle name spelled J-E-A-N, named after her mom, who is Melissa Jean, and that's my cousin, actually. So technically my niece is really my cousin, but Melissa and I are like as close as sisters, so I call Haley my niece, and I am her aunt. So I enjoy spending time with her a lot. I do that on almost every weekend, Fridays and Saturdays, Sundays sometimes, and if I'm blessed enough to see her during the week, that is great as well. Religion, I am Christian. I was not raised under any religion at all. I found Christ when I was between junior and senior year of high school. And I don't really like to put a label like religion, because the important thing is that I have faith in God. I think a lot of people throw around the term Christian and religion a lot, and that's why I don't just like to say that I'm Christian. But I do have faith in God. That's who I trust and try to follow and live by. Do I wear matching socks? Yes. I always wear matching socks. Which is actually funny because I just went and babysat, and the little girl I haven't seen in quite some time, and she was wearing non-matching socks, and I thought it was so cute. But I always wear matching socks, and unfortunately I always wear either like white or black socks, mostly because of work, but if I'm at home then I wear different colors. So speaking of that also, I do babysit for a family. I've been babysitting for them for almost 4 years, so they need me on and off. And that has been one of the greatest joys of my life. I've done that for quite a few years, probably about 7 or 8 years. My naming style, it's hard to decide. I just like to say I like the names that I like. I kind of do like classic names, but I don't know so much if I would actually use them, as I just think that they sound very nice, but I don't like super trendy names are really in right now, or I don't like weird spellings, and maybe I just don't know how to classify my naming style. Maybe I need someone to do that for me, but I'll give you some of my favorite names, and then maybe you can let me know what you think my naming style is. So these are my favorite names for girls. My number 1 is Coralie Dakota. My boyfriend's name, by the way, I didn't mention, is Landy Dakota. Landy is a very original name. I've never heard it before, and he actually has never met another Landy besides his grandfather, who he was named after. So, I like that a lot. He doesn't want to rename any of our kids Landy, though, even though I thought it would be kind of cool to kind of like pass that name on, maybe as a middle name. But his middle name is Dakota. Now, the funny thing is that Sorry, my screensaver went on. Sorry if that like blocked that out. The funny thing is that I always saw Dakota as a girl's name because of Dakota Fanning, and I'll admit, I've always liked names, but I never really like studied them or like knew a bunch of them. I only knew what I heard. So it's been really interesting being on Formspring a lot and hearing all these different names. So Coralie Dakota is my #1 name. Next is Gwendolyn Delaney. Liliana Faith. I liked Novalie Clementine, but it's kind of wearing off, but I haven't updated my list that I have right here, so I'm just going to read what I have off of there. And Kinsley Pearl. I don't really like Pearl as much. I love pearls themselves, so I kind of thought it'd be nice to use it as a name, but I don't know. Then boys, my favorite boy name is Maxwell Grayson. I just love the nickname Max. Next is Truett Holden. I actually, ever since my niece was born, I always called her True. I don't really know why. It's just kind of like, I'm really known for giving weird nicknames to people or animals, so I always call her True. You know, she's my true love. She's my true girl. But Truett is a boy's name to me. So Truett Holden, Caius Tiernan, Milo Lachlan, or Lachlan. I like it pronounced Lachlan, I think, more. I don't think my boyfriend's going to go for this name because he's moving bases soon to a base that has a very similar name to that. It's Lachlan with a D at the end, so I don't know. And Sawyer Caledon. I guess I have a little what kind of style names I like. I do definitely like names that are longer, not longer, that can have nicknames. Like, me and my sisters were Sarah, Julie, and April. Like, we don't really have nicknames. We just go by Sarah, Jewel, and Ape, or Prill. But I love it. Like, Haley I call Hales. My cousin Melissa we call Mel or Melly. Thomas is my other cousin. We call him Tommy. So I was always bummed that me and my sisters had just like 2-syllable names that don't really have nicknames. So I do like names that can have nicknames. So Coralie could be Cora, Gwendolyn could be Gwen, and so on. So that's a little brief synopsis of me. This is just kind of off the top of my head. I didn't really write stuff out. I wrote down just like what I wanted to discuss. So if you guys have more questions, please send them to me on Formspring or maybe comment on this video, and I can always do another video with more questions, and it hopefully won't be quite as long. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.